Hello everybody and welcome back to Expert Examiner IELTS. My name is Glyn and in this video we have another practice speaking test, this time with Sarah from Indonesia, so enjoy. Good morning, my name is Glyn. Would you please tell me your full name?
Good morning, sir. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Sarah. You can call me Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Indonesia, which is I live in the capital city in Indonesia, in Jakarta City.
And what do you like about living in Jakarta?
In Jakarta, I really comfortable about the facility here because there are so many facilities like public transportation, supermarket, and something like that.
And does Jakarta have a lot of tourists?
Yes, I consider many people come from different country to Jakarta because they interested about the building and maybe the culture of in Jakarta city. For instance, we have a traditional event every month, and it used to many people come to watch that event.
Mm-hmm. And what do young people do for fun in Jakarta?
Mm, as long as I know that many teenagers are keen to watch a lot of cinema because here there are some facilities for watching together and it's free. For instance, in National Library, there is a new cinema that the cinema is the story about history of Indonesia.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on now and talk about music. What kind of music do you like the most?
Well, actually, I like pop music, and it's almost every day I listen the pop music because it can boost my energy before I work.
And do you have any favorite musicians or singers?
Actually, I don't have any favorite musician because I just watch the music according to my mood at the time. If I feeling well, so I just search the lyrics similar with my mood.
And is there any kind of music that you don't like very much?
Maybe I don't like rock because it's make me dizzy when I listen that kind of music because maybe the music very loud.
All right, let's talk about exams or tests now. When did you last take an exam or a test?
If I'm not mistaken, it's on 29 December to 2024. It's the last test that I took.
And how do you usually feel when you have to take a test or an exam?
Well, I was very bad at the time about the result because my expectation was very high and the reality it's not similar. So I disappointed about my result.
And when you were at school, did you have to do a lot of exams or tests?
I consider when I was in students in elementary school, senior high school, or junior high school, I didn't have any exam, but I almost every day to get homework from my teacher.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare for your talk, and you may take notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I'm understand.
I will now share the topic on my screen. I'd like you to describe a time when you lost something. Your 1 minute of preparation time starts now. Okay, so that's the end of your preparation time. To remind you, you will have between 1 and 2 minutes to give your talk, and I'll let you know when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Well, I would tell you about the time that I lost my phone. The time when I was in senior high school, my friend and I went to the public transportation. We want to go supermarket, and we drive we drop my car together. However, the middle uh, in the middle lo- in the middle location, I feel something lost in my wallet. Unfortunately, my phone uh, lost, and I didn't know about which place that I put my phone at the time. And I shocked, and my friend immediately called the family member in my home to ask them about my phone, but no one known about where my phone's put. And then because of that, I my friend with my friend and I went to the police to get information, and we asked the police that maybe the police can help us to find my phone. Unfortunately, there is no result, and until now, I I don't know where is my phone. So it's my story when I was in senior high school that I lost my phone, and yeah, because maybe it's my mistake, and I feel disappointed
Okay,
because of that.
thank you. All right, so you've been talking about a time when you lost your phone. Let's talk about losing things now. What are, apart from telephones, what are some other common items that people often lose?
Maybe money, it's common for many people that lose, especially when they want to pay something in the supermarket, and they take the money, and the other money uh, fall because maybe in the pocket it's too full of money, so the other money fall, and they not realize that the money fall.
And do you agree that people in the past took better care of their things than people today?
No, I don't agree about this, because in the past many people bring a lot of money with their wallet. In contrast, right now, because there is a new technology, like we just pay something with QR or barcode, only use the card, we can pay much, and it's not to make many people use or bring a lot of money with their pocket.
Mhm. And what advice would you give to someone who is always losing their things?
Maybe I will give information to them that they have to make a note about what they bring, and what they have to remember about the thing that they bring outside. For instance, my friend, because she always forget about something, and I advise to her, please, you write in your phone note about what thing you bring before you go outside.
And is this advice helpful? Does it work?
Yes, of course, especially for people who always forget every time. It's like remind them to uh, to recall their memory about the things that they think is important to save.
Mm-hmm. And do you think technology can help us to make sure we don't lose things?
Of course, as I mentioned you before, like I advise to my friends to always write in font note because there is an application right now for not what we want to write. For instance, our recommended Microsoft Notes can write anything what you want, and it's unlimited. I think about the note that we want to write.
And why is taking notes on a phone more useful or more helpful than taking physical notes on paper?
In my opinion, because it's more flexible, we can only bring a phone and we just hold with our hand, go to outside, go to anywhere. It's only bring our phone, and the phone has a lot of information.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what's the difference between losing something physical, like a wallet, and losing something electronic, like a password or a computer file?
Sorry, could you explain more detail about this? I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
understand.
So sometimes we lose physical things, right? You might lose your telephone, you might lose your wallet. But in today's world, we can also lose electronic things like the password to our email, or we can lose a picture on our computer. What's the difference between losing these two kinds of things?
Maybe the difference is about data or stuff. In the past, many people lost about stuff like their bags, or there is there is a step and can touch. But right now, like password or some kind of information, it's it's missed because of the data removed, and it can return, and we can get the data if we understand how to operate about that information.
Okay, thank you. That is the end of the test. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this practice speaking test. As always, please do let me know in the comments section what score you think this candidate deserves for her performance. And as always, I will make another video, a follow-up video with my own comments, feedback, and scores. If you'd like your own free practice speaking test with feedback, or if you'd like me to check your IELTS writing tasks, you can request this on my Telegram channel, Expert Examiner. A link to this Telegram channel is given in the description below. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day. See you all soon. Bye bye.